Alright everyone, hello and welcome to another episode of UHC Highlights. And I'm really hoping this is going to work. Basically what I've done is I played a full game on Eximius on last night, or 2 nights ago rather, by the time this goes up. And it was an FFA game, and I'm just going to do a voiceover, but with the game playing in the background at 5 times the speed. Now, the reason I'm uploading this in full and in this way is because, one, I can't be bothered editing because I've had a lot of trouble with Movie Maker today and it's done my head in. Second of all, I want this game to be recorded in fullness because there wasn't really any standout moments, but there is a reason why I'm uploading this, because if if a certain moment hadn't occurred in this game, I wouldn't have uploaded this. But the reason I'm uploading it is because of this moment. Anyway, we'll get onto that later. Oh, yeah, also shout out to that guy in chat now, Ty as Wag. Yeah, that guy, the guy that just spoke there. Shout out to him because, well, you'll find out later, but shout out to you, mate. It was good playing with you and with everyone else, despite the fact they were all calling me a hack. They all claimed I admitted to hacking in the lobby. So anyway, I obviously started off as with most UHCs with cutting down trees, and you saw me go back there just a few moments ago, and I found one apple. Oh, pink sheep. I found one apple, and that was it. It was really really annoying that I cut down so many trees and only got one apple. And now at this point I'm heading closer to 0-0. Now, if I didn't mention already, this is a Dragon Rush game, which I was very excited about. However, uh, PvP obviously was on, but you could win simply by being the last man standing. I'm under the impression that many people would not, or I thought many people wouldn't bother going for the what do you call it? The dragon. Yeah, they would just go after other people. I mean, I was wanting to go for the dragon, but I was under the impression that most people would just, try kill each other and then, go for the dragon. Apparently you could win on without killing the dragon though. I didn't know this. Neither did uh, the guy I shouted out to. I'm sorry, your name is very hard to pronounce. Um, but yeah, so apparently you can win without actually killing the dragon, which seems kind of strange because it's a dragon rush, right? But apparently that's the rules on Eximius. So anyway, PvP's on, someone's already dead. I immediately start digging down. Now a lot of this video will be probably branch mining or caving, because that is allowed on Eximius, just like it is allowed on Mineplex. Or, well, no, sorry, it's not allowed. It's just not allowed. It's not allowed, if you know what I mean. You can do it, and you're not banned for it, unlike on Reddit or Badlion. So that's basically the way I work things here. Um, so yeah. Now at this point in time, I don't really have much of a plan. I get extremely lucky here, as you will see, because I suddenly run across 5 diamonds, or 6 diamonds even. So immediately I've got the beginnings of an enchanting table. I had to run out at night. Well, I was out late at night to get the leather for it. So I wish I could have got more leather, but whatever. um, Talking about how much iron you need in UHC. About 10 stacks is fine if you want a beacon. So yeah, like I said, I didn't have much of a plan because obviously if you're dragon rushing, you don't, you have to go to the Nether to get blaze powder for Eyes of Ender. However, I was not sure if I should make an effort to go or if I should, just hang back and let others open the portal and then, you know, rush into the end when it's open and kill people in there and defeat the dragon like that. I wasn't sure which way things were going to go. Um, I think on reflection, I think that would have been the tactic adopted by most people. I mean, some would have gone to the Nether, I think, in order to get like potions and obviously Eyes of Ender. You can see I'm branch mining at this point in time because you're allowed to, and I didn't want to. Couldn't be bothered finding another cave. However, I do find something pretty quickly, I'm pretty sure. Uh, um, yeah, by the way, this was a 3 hour game, so, or well, it didn't last 3 hours, but it was, the timer was 3 hours, so, yep. Anyway, this is, well, at the minute, as you can see, I'm just mining obsidian. Uh, for some reason, I didn't pick up 4. I thought I mined 4, but some must have burned, which means that drink's not as good as I thought. And all this time I was hearing footsteps, and I kept thinking someone following me, like a player or whatnot. And eventually, I think I kill a creeper at some point. Although that's just giving away part of it, but it's not really, um, a big giveaway. I find Eximius. Well, I've only played a few games. I mean, I played the game yesterday. Well, sorry, the highlight. Yeah, there's the creeper I killed. The I played yesterday with Ace Tanks, and or the highlights went up yesterday, and I've played a few games myself, but I'm not really. I don't know what I think of it. Like, it seems to be. It seems to be the ideal scenario for me. It seems to be easier than Reddit and Badlion, harder than Mineplex, uh, and as realistically close to Reddit UHC as possible in terms of the setup and everything. Although obviously it's not hosted. But other than that, I'm not entirely sure about it. Um, sorry about the dark screens that you'll experience most of the time. It's just the way things are. I honestly couldn't be bothered going through and editing it all and that, just because of the problems Movie Maker has been giving me. So there we've got our anvil, which is good. We still don't have full iron, which is kind of strange on my part. That was glass I was smelting, because at this point I wasn't sure if I should go to the nether or not, and I was like, if I'm going to go to the nether, I better be, prepared in case I need to get potions. So yeah, at this point I'm unsure. Um, as you can see, I'm still at 10 hearts. I'm doing pretty well. Unfortunately, tab doesn't come up for long enough for us to see other people's health, but I seem to remember there was a few people that stayed on 10 hearts for a long time. Found a ravine here, and you might notice a mine shaft there, which was exciting because it's down low. Uh, it was, excuse me, well, mine shafts that are down low are generally really good because you get diamonds, you get gold, you get redstone, all sorts, and lapis, and all sorts of good things in them. So, and I've not enchanted yet because I don't have lapis. This is 1.8, so yeah. So enter the mineshaft, and I immediately go for the string because I immediately make it my goal to get a power 4 bow. There's some more diamonds there. I think I'm up to 6 now. Diamond count is at 6. Um, Getting some lapis, and now I can finally begin enchanting, which is what I do. So yeah, I keep getting string because if the bow's unused, obviously it's cheaper to combine bows, and therefore I decide that that's probably the best thing to do. So I'm just enchanting at this point in time. I really like people on Reddit aren't a fan of 1.8 enchanting, but I don't know, I quite like it. I mean, obviously you can get really really OP stuff. I've not really experimented too much with the enchanting just because most of the UHC games I play are in 1.7, which doesn't have that sort of enchanting. But hey, oh, there was first golden apple back there. Oh yeah, and I think just after I made it, I got the idea that I should make a notch apple. Or at least try to, because I know you can't make them on Reddit. I don't think you can make them on Badlion. However, you can make them on Hypixels and probably Mineplex and whatnot. Oh, got a wee creeper there. So yeah, I take the decision. Oh, got an enderman there. So that was good because obviously Eyes of Ender are needed to complete the portal. I keep getting string because I think in total you would need about 24 string maybe to get a power 4, maybe even more than that. So guess I got lucky with that. I think it's unreal that I got a power that I'm trying to get a power 4 without a book. Normally have you'd find a book in a mineshaft or a dungeon, and you just combine that onto a bow. But going for it the full length costs a lot of levels, time, and that, as I know from a previous Reddit game. So yeah, at this point I'm definitely set on trying to make a notch apple, and I'm disgusted with myself for making the regular golden apple, but I'm like just like whatever. Still not lost any health, which is good. Almost did there, but no problem. Man, this footage is very fast now, come to think of it. You're not going to be able to see a thing. There's another enderman, and I got another ender pearl. You'll just have to take my word for it, even though you cannot see exactly what it is. Um, Probably should slow down the footage at points where important things are happening, but whatever. Minecart chest, saddle, woohoo! I've had bad experiences with horses in UHC. So this is a good area, down at lava level. We can get plenty of good resources here. I keep going for the redstone because I need a lot of levels to get see, you can see I'm still enchanting bows, so yeah, that's got power 3 there. Did you see that? So I'm halfway there. Thing is, once you get power 3, you need to then make another power 3 in order to get the power 4. So you're only halfway there when you've got your first power 3 because you need another one. I thought I'd lose health at this point because that skeleton was in an awkward position, but I managed to suitably deal with a guy. Then there we go. We've got a bit more gold, and I decide that we should set up over here, do a bit more enchanting, and I think eventually I smelt up stuff. So we're just getting a bunch of power 1s, which is good. We can start combining them. I think we've got a couple of power 2s now, which is good. And we got quite a bit of gold now, which is putting ourselves well in the way. Now at this point, I'm not sure how stacked people are at this point. I'm pretty sure there's one or two guys that are quite stacked, which is quite interesting. Obviously there's been some PvP already, so that's again, that's interesting as well, that people are going straight for the PvP. There's not that many people left actually. And I think by this point I had earned my Iron Man tag because I still hadn't taken damage. There was one point where I took damage but it didn't register, and seeing as this isn't the stuff isn't counted in percentages, I don't really it didn't it doesn't matter. For example, on Reddit, it's health is in percentage, so even a small bit of damage, even if it doesn't show up in your hearts, it'll show up on the percentage, and you'll be down to like 99 or 98. But here it doesn't matter. So I think I had a second power 3 there, and I think it costed 10 levels to combine. I almost lost health there, but managed to get rid of the skelly, which was good. This was a dangerous part of the cave. There was a lot of mobs in this area. As you can see, I was really worried that I would take damage. I did a bad job at blocking the guys off there, but hey, that was alright. And I heard a bunch of mobs in the background, so I decided just to move forward, get some more lapis lazuli, which is good. And I had a full inventory the entire game. It annoyed the heck out of me. I had to keep chucking stuff, and look at this, right? So I go up here, have a look, and then turn back, and realise I missed diamonds, and it's a 9 veiner. How lucky is that? So I immediately decide that, hey, I'm just going to go craft some diamond armor. Why not? Unenchanted diamond's better than proc 1 iron. But sharp 1 iron sword is still better than unenchanted diamond, just saying. So I think that's us finally got our power 4, which is good. I'm keeping my eyes on the chat because something was said later on which scared me a wee bit. Basically, there was this guy who had killed a bunch of people, and he said, sorry, power 4 or something like that. I was like, what? He's got a power 4 as well? What the heck? So yeah, this is the annoying thing about the enchanting. If you know you're not going to get what you want. Oh yeah, my helmet glitched out there. As you can see, it just appeared again. Anyway, if you know you're not going to get what you want with the enchanting, then you have to enchant something else, and then if that's not going to work, you have to enchant something else. But it's just crazy. But anyway, that was alright. I think we finally got what we wanted. Got more diamonds, and I decided to go for the diamond sword, even though I couldn't have made anything else. I only had two diamonds, so that was fine. keep the sharp one iron because it's still better than unenchanted diamond. And I couldn't enchant the diamond because it would have given me like knockback or something rubbish. Anyway, so as you see, we're doing a lot of caving. I should have checked the time, but um, it wasn't. It was going on quite a bit, and there was very few of us actually in the latter stages. There was only like four of us. There was me, Tai Azwag, and a few others, and one or two others. Yep, see, oh well, there's about five or six there. Uh, but now a strange moment is coming up. I'm not sure when. That was a weird. Look at that. It's a double staircase. I know you can't see very well because of how fast the video is, but that was like a double staircase. You know, you get staircases in mine shafts that go down. It's it's I know, very peculiar generation. See, we tried to double up on our armor. We tried to get proc 2. I enchant the shovel just so I can reset the enchants. By the way, I didn't enchant it because I wanted to. Um, yeah, so we double up on armor. Proc 2, proc 2, proc 1 diamond, which is good. I wish I had books though, because then I could have got proc 2 diamond, which would have been absolutely OP. Uh, more zombies, loads of zombies. Hold them in the pass. No. We're still getting gold here for the notch apple, bearing in mind we don't have it. Um, let's see, what's going on now? I'm not sure if we've passed the good bit. See, that's a problem here with doing something like this. Find a minecart chest, got gold. Okay, yeah, we're not past the good bit. Yeah, we find tons of minecart chests like really soon after each other, quick in succession. I grabbed the melon seeds just in case, although by this point I'm not really. I'm thinking the nether's trapped. Um, I couldn't understand if they said it was illegal but possible, or if it was not possible, or if it was legal. But maybe one day I'll test it on Mineplex. Oh, not Mineplex. What's this called? Eximius. Now look at this, right? Minecart chest, right ahead. 6 diamonds, golden apple. That is insane. 6 diamonds and a golden apple in a minecart chest. I promise you I'm not hacking. I went on the wiki and checked, and in a regular vanilla chest, you can only get a maximum of 2 diamonds. You cannot get golden apples from minecart chests. So they must have some sort of a plugin. But anyway, I get down to making more swords, and I combine them, or make an attempt to combine the swords to get a sharp 3, which would have put me on good footing. Someone said they had a sharp 4, but I'm not sure. Like, I'm not sure if. We're 90 minutes in, so we're an hour and a half in. This is the extent of the longest Reddit game that you're gonna get, unless it's well, you do get longer Reddit games, but they're rare. Yeah, Reddit games where you like log in and log out, and you can come back in like 5 hours later and still play the game and all. It's really weird. I kind of participated in one, i.e. I hopped in late to see what it was like. Um, I think so at this point I don't have any apples because I used my only one, so I decide to use the bones to grow a tree. And we continue to wait. However, I do hear a skelly. We're down to 4. One of the guys is stacked. I know that guy there, Captain McCoy. He is stacked. I know that. I don't see the skeleton until too late. Although he doesn't take damage. I thought he did. It's kind of weird. But anyway, we get our apple, which was very lucky because there's every chance I wouldn't. And there's the notch apple. So all good on that front. We've got 2 gold regular apples. We've got a notch apple, and at this point I'm not sure what to do. I decide that we should just start branch mining to 0-0 because I think that if Captain McCoy or Tai Azwag have like Eyes of Ender, then they're going to open the portal. I can see them go in and then fall in after them and hopefully kill them. However, it's at some point along the way, well, I think one guy dies. Aswag continues to ask if anyone's in the nether, but obviously
just to let you know, mate, the reason I didn't say if you're watching is because it's deception. It's UHC. You can't give away 100 minutes in, 80 to go, so we're over halfway. Now at this point, Captain McCoy says he's got to go. Right? He says he put a lot of stuff in a chest and says it's OP, not joking, which leaves just three of us, me and Ty Aswag and someone else. Um, Now, at this point, I decide that the best course of action is to go after the stuff because if Ty Aswag or the other guy goes after it, they're going to get it. And I felt that I was at that point in the strongest position possible. I mean, it's down to two. Me and Ty Aswag are the last competitors. So I decide if he's going over there, then I can go over there and fight him for it. And then I'd have the server to myself to kill the dragon. Oh, this is where I lose health, because I go after like three skeletons and lose half a heart. So that's me. It took so long to lose health, but hey. So anyway, I head over there because I think that's the best course of action. And then at least if I was the only one there, I could get the stuff. I was pretty sure that he would have similar stuff to me, but who knows? He might have got books, and therefore he would have had better enchants on his armor because I was pretty sure he had like full diamond and all that. So I was wondering if we should like meet or something for a fight, or if we should work together, quote unquote, to finish the end portal. I wasn't sure. Um, I had two pearls, but I was too scared to go to the Nether, as you see, because of the I thought it was trapped or something like that. I mean, I did have my notch apple I could have used by which would have given me fire resist, and I wouldn't have lost any health, which I probably should have done now, because whatever. So we approached the area. It's at minus 500, 500, I think. At first I thought it was going to be trapped, but it was up in a tree, I think, eventually. Yeah, it's just up this hill. Deciding what to do. Yeah, well, that was to throw off. So there's the armor, and then all of a sudden, chat, I just see good luck, and James the Douglas is the winner. Now, apparently the rule is it was last man standing, and seen as Ty as Wag, the guy in front of me here, left, I was the winner. Now, that's it kind of sucks because it made me think, we should have at least fought, and then the person would have. That's me telling him my YouTube details. Um, but yeah, shout out to that guy there. Thank you for. It was nice playing with you, mate. Um, and yeah, now the reason I've uploaded this is not, it's obviously very quick. It's obviously you're not going to pick up too much from it. But the reason I uploaded it is because it's the first UHC game I recorded and won. Now, obviously, in terms of UHC, it's not a real win because a real UHC win would constitute killing people, and I saw no one the entire game. I spent most of the time branch mining, which is technically against UHC etiquette, and yeah, well, no, actually, not the whole time branch mining, just some of the time. But even still, doing it at all is against, you know, morals of UHC or whatever. I mean, I'm against branch mining, but I'll do it if I can, because it's a good way of getting to caves and dimes and whatnot. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. This is the first UHC game I've recorded and I've won. This is my first win on Eximius. I did get my first kill in a previous game I played, but I then did tripe in the final battle, so I probably won't upload that. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I will see you again next time.